Welcome to the Rangers Rundown, and today we're talking about the biggest decision of the new Rangers era, the next manager of the club. The 49ers takeover is complete, the boardroom's full, and a £20 million investment is ready to be unleashed. But who's going to be in the dugout to spend it? The race is down to Davide Ancelotti and Russell Martin, with the final boardroom talks held this weekend. The announcement could come any day now. And, with Champions League qualifiers just 51 days away, the pressure is well and truly on. On Friday, it was confirmed. 49ers Enterprises, led by Andrew Cavenagh and Parag Maratha, have officially completed their takeover of Rangers. It's a new era at Ibrox, one with real money, long-term planning, and no room for mistakes. Their first job? Appointing the right manager. Cavenagh and Maratha, along with incoming sporting director Kevin Thelwell, have now reportedly held their final round of talks. It's down to two candidates, and a decision is expected in a matter of days. This is the first real test of the new regime's footballing judgment, not just who they choose, but what it says about the kind of Rangers they want to build. Now, before we dive into the final two contenders, let's address the elephant in the dressing room. Steven Gerrard is officially out of the running. After weeks of speculation, whispers from Dubai, mystery meetings, and cheeky Instagram hints, the man who led us to 55 has now ruled himself out of a return to Ibrox. There were fans desperate to see him back, hoping for a fairy tale reunion, and there were plenty of others thinking, let's not go backwards. Either way, it's now done. Gerrard's name is off the shortlist. Look, I'll always respect Stevie G for what he achieved, stopping the 10, bringing us that invincible season, and giving the fans a reason to believe again. But we're in a different phase now. That door's closed, and while it might sting a wee bit for some, it gives the new board a clean slate to move forward. No distractions, no nostalgia, just a proper rebuild. Let's break down the final two candidates, where they've come from, what they bring to the table, and what their appointment would mean for the club. At just 35 years old, Davide Ancelotti has worked at some of the biggest clubs in world football. Since 2016, he's been assistant to his father Carlo at Bayern Munich, Napoli, Everton, and Real Madrid. He's seen how elite environments operate, he's helped manage superstar squads, and now he's ready to go it alone. According to the reports, Ancelotti has told Rangers he's ready to take the job. He spent last week weighing up offers while on holiday, but after talks with the new Rangers hierarchy, he's chosen Ibrox as his ideal landing spot. A Spanish football expert has recently said Ancelotti is determined to leave his own imprint on a club, and that Real Madrid players were so impressed with him that a few even said, "Take me to Rangers." That says a lot. For me, this is the right choice. Yes, it's bold. Yes, it's his first solo job. But what he brings, tactical clarity, elite experience, and a modern coaching mindset, is exactly what we've been lacking. He's not here to coast. He's coming to build something. He reportedly wants to structure a backroom team in the mould of clubs like Aston Villa, each coach with a clear specialist role. That's proper modern football, not just a guy shouting from the touchline, but someone building a system. Russell Martin is no stranger to Ibrox. The former Rangers defender has gone on to manage MK Dons, Swansea City, and most recently Southampton. His football philosophy is clear: high possession, high tempo, tactical structure. It's clean, it's organised, and he's been praised for his ability to develop young players. BBC's Tom English reported that Martin interviewed brilliantly and gave the Rangers board a lot to think about. But let's be honest, his managerial record is mixed. He took Southampton into the Premier League, yes, but they were bottom of the league when he was sacked in December, and while his style has admirers, there are doubts about how it holds up under pressure. I'll be up front, I don't think he's the right choice right now. He's done well at smaller clubs with less pressure, but Rangers isn't Swansea. There's no bedding in period here. You lose 2 in a row and it's crisis mode. I don't doubt he's a smart coach, but I don't believe he's the man to command this dressing room, navigate Europe and stand up to Celtic over a full season. The final piece of this puzzle is timing. Rangers return to pre-season on June 23rd, the same day as a crucial EGM where shareholders will vote on a £20 million investment from the 49ers. That money will go straight into squad building, and the new manager will need to act fast, because just 51 days from now we'll be in Champions League qualifiers, and failure to prepare could mean missing out again. Incoming sporting director Kevin Thelwell will be the man supporting the new manager with recruitment, and with this kind of backing, the club can finally plan a summer window with purpose. £20 million in modern football isn't endless, but it's a real opportunity. And for me, a manager like Ancelotti, with his vision and experience, is far more likely to use that money wisely and attract the kind of players we need. This next month is everything. We need clarity, energy, and someone who can make this club attractive again to top-tier talent. Ancelotti wants to take this job because he sees potential. He sees the size of the club, the fan base, the challenge, and he wants to be the one to shape something lasting. According to reports, one of the things that impressed the Rangers board most was that he wanted to build a structure at the club that outlives his tenure. That's the kind of thinking that creates dynasties, not just short-term fixes. This is the moment where Rangers pick a direction. Do we stay cautious and pick someone like Martin, who might get us through the season but won't elevate us? Or do we go bold and back someone with European pedigree, modern ideas and something to prove? For me, the answer's clear. Give it to Ancelotti. Let him build, let him lead, and let's finally start acting like the big club we are. Right then, what's your take? Are you in the Ancelotti camp with me, or are you backing Russell Martin to take the reins? Drop your choice in the comments and tell me why. This one's going to divide opinions, but it's the conversation we need to have. That's it for this Rangers rundown. The next manager of Rangers will be revealed soon, and once he's in the door, it's full steam ahead. Be sure to subscribe because our next video looks at the first big transfer move of the 49ers era.